这个静态摩擦力有点夸张的太大了，这不太对。6，可是剩 PGTI 了。这分数有点糟，46 cm。哦，我头有点晕。
three, and Exter cuts them all down. And from elation for EG, winning an eco round. The up numbers in this.
And now popping out of that with the shorty, Exter just wheels around on him. But they dodge the flash, he's not looking any of the right ways. Nobody has a bullet! It's madness. Yeah, so a lot of things they're gonna have to work through on the other side of things. Evil Geniuses completely revamped themselves, overhauling, coming into this map. We're kicking things off here on Abyss between Evil Geniuses and Envy. And already Envy have ideas towards that A side.
Yeah, but pretty quick down mid from EG. We'll get the Veto embedded, have a teleport to get him out.
Interestingly for Envy, this is a very shallow wall over towards A. Doesn't give them a lot of space to work with, but they can call out behind that wall. First shots don't determine much of anything, although Evil Geniuses have already brought 3 players to the party.
There's a really good undercut, meant no utility to stall out, so it'll be a full retake for EG, but they still hold on to Heaven control.
How do Evil Geniuses and Envy navigate around this wall? Right now, Envy have 4 players into backside as this flank starts to activate from EG.
But once they see that flank, Envy will want to fight into CT.
Opening shots go EG's way, quickly traded on back, and now that flank of 2 players coming in quickly. Evil Geniuses stuck behind this wall for now. Now it's really paying off. Only way through is with a flash and a nice shot. Still some time to work with, and Evil Geniuses clean things up here on the retake to take the first round.
Good start for Bao, gets 3 on that one.
Bao goes ahead and evolves right at the start of the round. That's a nice shot from Supa.
I think that was just spammed through the smoke onto Inspire. That is a lovely start for EG.
There are still 2 players behind this, and we have a lot of space up into mid. Still have to break that 1 player though. As Supa slips on back towards spawn, allows a few players to cross. He knows there's bodies in here, and he fills in right behind them. Taking a good timing, but shooting at clones. Those ghosts end up biting him right in the behind as Bao falls as well. Envy have full control of this B site.
And Oki falls as well on the rotate. This is a very good position for Envy. DG could have a timing.
At the same time as he falls, I was going to say Com starting to activate on a flank, but now in the 1-on-3. And you sort of know Com's motto. So they go ahead and double swing him. Poppin will take that kill, and Envy are going to get their first round on the BC Team America stage. Taking that round, have 2 major ultimates on their duelist to play off of, a Bucky in Exter's hands.
But now they've got to deal with DG's in. His first op in hand, and he's looking to contain mid.
Yeah, that op can sometimes be hard to work with when there's a Yor ult on the other side. So often used to just overwhelm a site. Right now, Envy haven't really given any opportunities for Digizin to go for the fight. Just a fake teleport up in top mid.
But he'll just repost on that line. Notice that mid is still clear.
Yeah, and a drone in A main sees nothing. So Evil Genius is going to be aware. The B hit is online. Bao sort of digs in his heels backside, but that Bucky is going to be a problem. Exter, how does he choose to play this one? Jumping on forward and just
这 PP 有点小。
behind enemy lines. They're not looking the right direction. Someone turn around. That was absolutely no idea until he realizes Exter's behind him already.
That was ridiculous.
And yet, the spike is still planted. Envy are down a player, but now they have a Hunter's Fury online too.
And they have a late lurk coming mid.
Now Digizin scouting things out with a dimensional drift of his own. Evil Geniuses have guns behind it too. This lurk might not be quickly enough for Envy. Not unless Rossi's able to hold it down. There's not even a lurk coming in now. As that player falls on the other side, it is clockwork. Out from EG. That round completely falling apart after Exter just got caught out. Looking the wrong way.
Envy starting to run out of chances now. The issue has continued to be these retakes for EG that have been so successful.
Well, Envy gets to the right side this round. Evil Geniuses were feigning some kind of B main aggression. It's allowed Envy to sneak up into Heaven. Evil Geniuses will have to solve the Heaven problem first because they don't have a flank. Because there is this very forward spot from Envy. That lurk through mid too. It's going to be challenging for EG. Digizin leading the fray, trying to set up a little bit for this Hunter's Fury. Let's see if those connect. Bao certainly well. And now popping out of that with the shorty, Exter just wheels around on him. Gets 3 kills into the round, stepping up when his team needs him. But it may not be enough just yet. As Bao drops into Heaven, Calm now stuck in an unenviable 1v3. He's on out of there.
So impressive from Exter. If you watched America's Ascension or Challengers, those are the rounds you were seeing so many times. This guy literally only played Yoru. All time in his career, every game in any team he has ever played, He has a 96% pick rate on Yoru. It's ridiculous. And,
Unbelievable.
I mean, he's a master at it.
So Kaznitz, who's been going for those hero buys even on the ecos, down to a stinger for the last round of the half. Calm playing here just for some spam lineup, trying to dominate that box, but quickly Envy trying to capitalize on the back of that one. Hunter's Fury on the other side. Calm still gets one. As Supa will fall to the Hunter's Fury. Envy again with numbers, but where do they go from here?
Oki has a powerful position in heaven. Could spam on through, but the plant, it will get down safely. So another set, retake with the spray!
And that's the Rolling Thunder. Needed that kill to unlock it. Okeanos trying to dive on in here, capitalize for EG. 10-2 goes this first half. Absolute dominance.
How many rounds does Envy lose a player in their post plant? Try and fight forward and swing directly into Dujin's op.
With some ask, and the ask is, how do we stop Dujin and Bao from doing what they did in the first half?
后面烂尾
Aggression
靠
into A
背
main, which is instantly canceled out by a well-placed fault line.
Yeah, the breach is so good for countering that kind of aggression. The line control into mains is powerful no matter what map.
Check this out. Quick teleport into mid. 3 players from Evil Geniuses just swarming, and a double teleport from Bao to get up there right behind his teammate. Same time, Rossi is just carving up the A site. This pistol round, while it was all the bells and whistles, oh, it was so exciting from Evil Geniuses. Envy just beat them with guns.
They wanted the Envy way, which is exactly what they needed. Build the confidence back up. You see a smile slipping across Exer's face as he gets 3 defending towards CT.
EG take the first map of 2026.
We're hopping into map 2. EG leading by 1. As a reminder, if you lose this series, you go down to our middle bracket. You still have 1 more chance after that. But you definitely want to stay in the upper. Keep your 3 chances alive.
Yeah, according to Sideshow, if you saw the pre-show, 3 strikes and you're out. So just don't lose 3 games and you're going to Santiago.
That's very true.
It's just that simple. And that's a bandit kill from Poppin.
And that's a bit more normal from
That's a
Kaznit.
ghost kill from Kaznit. I just got excited. New gun, it's fun. But it's still, you know, shoots heads in very similar ways. All right.
Spike down.
Even
A.
playing field. Dujin down very low HP as Rossi makes quick work. And some back-to-back pistols for Envy if they keep it classy, which they do. Eggster starting to finish the round with the kill. Now, interestingly, there were some small pistols picked up from EG. A ghost for Oki. A shorty for Dujin to do some silly little dive plays. It's Calm to take the first contact, Inspire. Mows down a couple players. Eggster now just allowing players to run into this smoke. Doesn't care before teleporting on out of there. While Bao has picked up a stinger.
This is so Envy. Look at how they're playing this anti-eco.
Unreal. A paranoia out from mid, and it has resulted in now a Marshall being picked up. Still not an easy position to play out of as the swings come on through. So what looks a little bit overwhelming at times, it still is going to get Envy their second round. Have to work on building that back, and again now onto a bad buy from Envy. So maybe not to be asked of them in this round, especially as EG continue to take things slow. It's interesting. You've got Dujin playing slow over towards A, waiting for that re-aggro to come in. Evil Geniuses very clearly have done their homework and have a
算了
set idea of how
算
to
了，
play this map.
不跑这个，不玩这个了。
Swing into B main, gets the
下一
kill,
个。
gets the orb. He's looking for another dimensional drift in a couple rounds.
或许 reactive tracking 可以稍微玩一下。
Sometimes it doesn't matter if you know what's coming, you still get sat down.
Ground Plaza
Inspire
Sparky
getting his revenge in B main this time.
Envy do have a stack towards this A side. EG don't have infinite time to play with if they wanted to get this information and pivot away. And Envy, with an ultimate ready in Kaznit's hands, have a chance here on the light buy to do some damage. Down to 25 seconds now. EG really forced forward into this A site. Bundled up with 4 players as the saturate comes down. They're slowed again. 15 seconds. Envy locking it down on A. EG have no option but to force their way back in, and it's so many for EG. Calm, left alone, charging on in. Only 1 shot left, and he gets it. Time to plant, but not time to pull away from this spike. Inspire, not going to see him just yet. Peppers him through the smoke and takes him out. Inspire steps up to the challenge. Oki, the only player with a rifle in hand for Evil Geniuses. Eggster, one of the first times ever, steps into the corner. Finally realizing this pattern of how Okeanos likes to play for the B main space. Probably the best round for it to happen as well. Take that hero rifle straight on out of the hands. Ditches in a little bit slow there. Pick up the gun and Inspire will take that kill too.
They do get out on site, but this is still a tough fight. Inspire here.
I mean, it's just a mess, right? Envy making quick work of things. A flawless round for them. Take the lead once again.
I think where the round got won was Inspire on that mid lurk, killing Bao.
Oh
Meaning
no.
There was only one angle to get back
猜
in.
错，61%。
Really helps things out. Interesting paranoia and a Hunter's Fury from Calm, sending so much into a round with just the Sheriffs. And at the same time, there was an ultimate on the other side of the map. Rossi behind enemy lines while Inspire tries to creep up through main, shut down by Ditches in. This round is a wild one, because you've still got Okeanos in sight. In this smoke, Evil Genius is starting to rotate over as well as Oki spots a player, spots a shoulder as well, needs some shots but cannot get them. And now Envy have to get past these two players back in spawn. Shouldn't be too hard as the hindrance keeps Kesnet alive against all odds. A shock dart now lands the kill. And now another shot out of Calm. He is stepping up for EG. 4 on 2 for them. Rossi in the smoke. The shorty has to be everything. He's low. Rossi's got to have these. But they dodge the flash. He's not looking any of the right ways. Calm, nobody has a bullet. It's madness. And Eggster now without a gun to play with. EG will take this thrifty. God, when you put it like that, it all makes sense.
And it does. Back to the well, maybe. With at least a feint of this B hit, but it's a very heavy hold from EG in main.
This is aggressive on the anti-eco from Okeanos. He's not entirely rewarded for it either. Dudgeson never really took a chance to go for the swing, and again, looking for that fight. Evil Geniuses maybe trying to switch up the formula here on an anti-eco, be less predictable.
They've given away a gun.
Yeah, it's not so rewarding.
Envy worked back into mid. That was pretty much uncontested ground.
Nice shot.
That's a problem dealt with. The gun is taken away, and now DG turns to attend to mid.
He's on all the right lines at all the right times. Does only get that second before being traded out. And Supa's on relatively low HP. There is a world here.
Oh
They
no.
can get the spike down.
Both these players are so low.
Oh, no.
Scum got something cooking with the shocks.
Do Envy have an idea? Right now, that idea is separate, divide and conquer.
Practically the perfect guns against low HP players. An Odin and a Judge.
Paranoia forward. Pushes back into the corner. Rossi for 3. And a thrifty map win for Envy. With 67 combined HP on those two players, they don't care. They see it through to bind.
A mirror of map 1. Eco rounds to shut down a comeback. Excited to see how EG wants to play this attack side on Corrode. They were very much defined by super slow rounds, working to bait Envy into re-aggression before really figuring everything out to make a decision. And the start for them this half is slow as well, with the duelists on the corners.
Envy just paired up 2 and 2 in Showers and over towards B long. I think looking at the minimap, there was a bit of a fight over towards Showers. Quick teleport away from Digizin early on after spotting 2 players, and now Envy chooses to keep things a little more quietly as the smoke expires.
Kesnet was thinking about a fight, and now that opportunity will arise.
A mess there as Okeanos left without any real help from the rest of Evil Geniuses, and you saw him finding a lot of success early on EG's attack back on Corrode, but Envy have done a lot of work now to improve on their extremity control, now forcing EG over towards the safe side.
Yeah, they saw the Brim Smoke plus 2 players long. They knew that this is only a 2-strong setup on A, but the issue is still backside, which EG do not have control over.
Yeah, there's also that Viper Orb on default, making it hard for EG to advance in, except for the creep up. And actually threatening a backside plant of all things is wild as a teleport comes on through. Poppin now hindered on up, taken on down. And Envy just mowed down. It's a 3 on 2 right now for Rossi. Sort of stuck in the corner, calling in support from Inspire, but it's around the world now for Evil Genius as they hop in that teleporter. Hear that pressure behind them of a follow-up TP out of Inspire. Now going to plant the spike, just 10 seconds left on the clock. Inspire stays alive for the time being. Really being loud with it and crouching straight into another kill. There's a player right underneath him. Comes
Brimstone still within the smoke. Inspire, a problem.
Absolutely is. Steps on through that smoke at just the wrong timing, though. Less of a problem now as Exter says he's going to be the problem.
30 seconds left.
Now sets up a flash for his teammate. Drops on out of heaven. I mean, this is a little bit hypey
20
from
seconds.
Envy. Just stepping on back into this. They've got the molly down on the spike, making it hard to get the plant down. Now another swing out of Exter. Means there's just 15 seconds left to grab that spike, plant it. There's more members of Envy on the approach. It's a great stun out of Poppin. And there's just not enough time. Not with all these players coming in. It's a bonus for Envy. Again, it'll be Kesnet rocking the operator. EG still have money, but are way more timid to actually contest early space nowadays. Now it comes in, that flash on in, but a quick teleport away nets them nothing. Now they're without the double dash. And Inspire has slipped up all the same. They're spamming for him. They're looking for him, but on 2 HP, he can still deliver.
But into the site is EG. They have a post plan established. Envy, players already in heaven. They want to
Exter
flood.
coming into it now as Kesnet distracts on the other side. Exter finds his mark on the other. One shot, two, now knocked down. But his evil geniuses back away into the corner of this pit. Envy are on the approach.
Calm disappears back towards short.
Oh, it's calm around the world, all the way back through showers. Classic looks for him, knowing that Envy have to work slowly into the pit. Knowing he has this opportunity. That is vintage calm. Going for it. Decent plant for him. And Supa still delaying on the outside of this smoke. Now it comes down to Calm as the pit falls. That'll be a kill for him. And Kesnet is low. Not a lot of time to play with either. Calm is just playing with his food. He is toying with him. He will fall, but there's not enough time left. He wins it for EG.
It's just classic, isn't it? All the way around the world with the Red Bull clutch for Calm.
Investment out of Envy of all things. Couple of the bandits, one sheriff. Supa's being challenged on the B side. Digizin goes down to a nice headshot, and that is Envy with full control of the B site.
Yeah, no matter your guns, retaking B is tough. This is a scary round now for EG.
Spike planted.
Very forward hold from Envy too.
Already taking elbow control with Inspire.
Oh, they're just swarming. 4 players now
Oh
repositioned
no！
into elbow.
好了，先这样。
Continue on through. A
今天
perfect
感觉
save
状
by
态不是非常的好。
divided Supa from the rest of the team. Even a little of extra scouting on Exter. I mean, Envy did everything right in this round. Just one headshot out of Kesnet was what they needed to start it. Now in a beautiful position in the post plant.
Last player standing.
I'm curious where Kesnet is going right now because he's going around. Look at this on the A side while Calm is killing them on B. There's not enough time left. He's just gonna be here to take the gun out of Calm's hands eventually. Calm ready for the one angling. Kesnet there to deliver. More aggro themselves. Now taking a timing in front of the dog.
Spike down B.
No one was holding for him, but eventually the trade is found. Bandit in the hand of Oki, but not gonna make anything work out with that one. Evil Genius's own eco round. Not gonna amount to much here, Mimi.
No, this is another clean one for Envy. And really, I think some of the even more worrying things, despite just losing that eco, is that Envy not only have got the momentum on the side, they've got the money, but they're also starting to build an ult economy very early in this half.
Envy just doing some gun swapping to enable Exter
Okay.
to charge on in, get the dimensional drift online. Setting themselves up beautifully, as you're saying. And Inspire continues to do good work here. A 9th round on the board for Envy.
Walking into this close cubby, but with the dog spotted, DG is forced to walk away.
Yeah, that waylay is just so good at stalling out any quick ideas. But of course, there's always a second layer, and here goes Kesnet. Moving over to the right side for some early scouting. Spotted one player, but Envy are not locked into this
It's
just
a
yet.
fake. They want to go back into B.
Only Supa here, and that might be all he needs.
有吗？
One kill already as Rossi steps
Shit.
into the molly, taking a timing, instantly
不
spotted.
是
Supa's locking it down.
哦， 2850，不是哥们。
But there's a spike they have to go back and recover. There's this massive laser dividing things up, slowing it down for now. And Kesnet, I mean, how do you go back and get the spike when EG can fight you at any time? No smokes available. Exter's right in front of it. Exter for 4.
Completely alone towards CT. A 1-on-3, and Exter cuts them all down. And from elation for EG, winning an eco round, being up numbers in this. And the Yoru expert takes it back.
Write their own history for themselves. It will just again be a
Back to
quicker
the
look for
well.
them.
They
Now,
love these B-hits.
their guns are scuffed beyond belief.
Does it matter is my question, because
No.
this rookie in this position scares me.
Now, you don't often see a Waylay dive forward and just randomly spam the smoke with a Judge, or with a Bucky, for that matter, but they do it anyways, and now they've got a Viper's Pit down. Envy not in a bad position at all in a B-side post plant. EG have to walk through so much of this gas, go all the way down to low HP. And they don't even have the utility, or the players to play off the utility right now. 4 players into elbow. Envy are fully bundled up on site, and that is massive. Envy tear them apart. Envy, from challengers to ascension to Americas, will take their first series under the lights.
Have only been playing together for the last couple of weeks by the look of things, but the level of quality talent on this MRBR team is so high that the expectations are through the roof.
Just immediately, really. All in your face, tag there from the cam. So they're going to be holding this one back. Second shot dart as well. That's going to be potentially cancelling out. That is a ton of chip damage. I mean, players are low as anything. Cages to play around, potentially anchor towards the back of the sides, and shots going wild. Texas just rolling retreat all the way back, claiming multiple lives while he's at it. Leaves it just out of Kesnet and popping towards the back. Aspas gearing up. Cerebral player in terms of the way he wants to take these fights, and he's doubled up alongside Mazzino. It's an easy one for him, popping now left into an impossible spot. Just with that Sheriff looking to see if he can get his way back out, but just caught on the tail end of things here. MIBR off to a strong beginning. Tex was running around a map there. It's going to be late setting up over towards A, but luckily Envy not looking to go fast.
Oh, it's a deep cam actually, isn't it? He's pushed all the way up to the spawn barrier so he can get this cam out. Right, deep into 8 meter. Broken. Gets him a little bit of information though. They know at least that they're A defaulting. Double smokes in mid. Zekin's going to calm that one out. And starts to pull attention towards the middle of the map. B weakened. Envy actually were doing very little of this defaulting in their game previously on Abyss. They're
Sending it, really.
Yeah, they do like to just send it.
Frank's mentality. Mazzino not anticipating that Inspire was going to be up on that line.
I think usually that kind of push would work for Mazzino, but this round, Envy playing it a little more spread.
Dangerous work, that has 140 still. The shield wasn't attacked, Kesnet would have been a goner. Gives some access towards it, deep push and punished! Yeah, going toe-to-toe against the final boss. What you come to expect here, Verno as well, quick clean-up over towards mid, Inspire no longer a threat over towards it now. Extra's turn to try and take a fight with a flash, but anti-position played, big dart in as well. These players are finding it difficult to get through because it's all on board here. Envy take a fight forwards, full aggro and aggression on the same page.
As we go into the next round though, Kesnet's ultimate could end up being a real key thing for Envy to get back into this game.
Sure.
And this is where not having a Yoru, not having that clone, could end up being a bit tough for MIBR.
Second, just trying to play his life here in a spot like that.
I thought he got the body block.
Yeah, almost. He was trying to go for it, I think. Might not have even given over a rifle. Quick adjustment, not on the target. Not quite. Mazzino off onto the flank as well. It's good movement by Inspire as well. Not making it an
哦，
easy
怎么越
fight.
打越烂
Onto the flank.
I
？What？
think he did give over that flank because Exter's got one.
Right, there you
Don't
go.
think he brought it into the round.
Extra spotted out. Still holding it back and just not fight. Ding through the wall, stepping up. MIBR, they take it 13-11, heavily tested. heavily bruised, but they do find it cleanly enough towards the end. 2-0.
Subscribe and like.
是谁说键盘只能送男朋友啊？女生也超喜欢的好吗？尤其是有打特战1号的瓦学妹，相信我，今天带大家来看这个，可能可以让你拿下心仪女孩的超强键盘。为什么这么说？你看完就知道。你就说，这还是磁轴键盘吗？这粉粉嫩嫩又有超美灯效的外形，有哪个瓦学妹抵挡得住啊？它是 Milgate 推出的全新键盘，叫做 Mate 68 Ultra Plus。这把键盘在我近1个月长时间暴力体验下来，真感觉它是近期最满意的一把。除了外观好看，手感和性能也都是1等1的毕业级键盘。全新推出了波波粉配色，渐变色的外壳搭配低薄。
喵。喵喵喵喵，喵喵喵喵喵。 靠背那个一直往右，然后手一直卡住，这整个凸起。哦，我快受不了了。 不是。哦，快不行，我真的快不行了，到底是怎样？越打越烂呢。哦，屁股有点痛。哇，这样才44%哦。这样。What the hell？ 刚才为什么那么多 long strafe？ 等一下，哇 ！Oh my god！ pure reactive， 哇！你一来我就 PB 了。刚才我觉得应该是我很幸运，刚才好多 long strafe 哦。哦 ，OK， 新的 Lavender。那种 polarized tail easy。不错，今天至少有一个还不错的 PB。这样我看一下 ，reactive tracking 剩2个 ，Ground Plaza Sparky V3 感觉打不上去 ，Air Pure 试试看。应该是这个吧 ，Air Pure Intermediate。Shit。还不错，至少有在 PB 的范围内。再来一次。 What？ 哎，破了吗？破了，破了，破了，破了。GG。No way. What? 这分数有点扯，我觉得，以我的现在的实力来说啦，这分数扯到爆炸。Sniped again， 这分数好扯哦，我都不知道我是怎么打到这分数的。Oh my god！ 好，这样子我目前 reactive tracking 剩下，我也要 lock 一下了。OK， 加油！ Lock in， 我来把 Ground Plaza Sparky B3打起来。Lock in。好吧，这项目前没办法。哇，今天很满意了，以我今天的状态。来打一下 Flick Tech。Locks target switch. 在哪来着？好，在这。 啊，我觉得差不多了，今天这样可以了，下播。